Wow! Have you seen anything like this? One of the most scenic drives in America is on Highway 89A between Sedona and Flagstaff. So as I'm driving to Flagstaff, I stopped at the Oak Creek Canyon Overlook. Some say it's the smaller cousin to the Grand Canyon. Today, we're driving through the fascinating past and vibrant present of Flagstaff, Arizona. Known for its rich history along Route 66, the railroad, and its historic downtown, this city has a lot more going on that meets the eye, including some links to the moon. Old Town and New Town. That sounds like a plot straight from a Western movie, right? Old Town was the OG Flagstaff. It's located about a half a mile east of where we are right now. But then the railroad decided to move its depot to a new spot, and voila, New Town was born. Now here's where it gets a little dramatic, because not long after New Town started really booming and growing, a massive fire swept through Old Town, leaving it all in ashes. So now New Town is Flagstaff. But where did Flagstaff actually get its name? Well, Flagstaff was not actually the first name of this area. It was called Antelope Spring. Where did Flagstaff come from? Legend has it that in 1855, a surveyor climbed a very tall pine tree and tied a flag at the top. The name stuck. Flagstaff. We enter town on historic Route 66. And then we're going to pass through downtown. The church here on the corner has been here since 1930. It's the Nativity of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Early Flagstaff was really about lumber mills and ranching along with the railroad. And then it became hosting Hollywood stars and even discovering Pluto. You know, that planet or whatever it is that they're calling it. Flagstaff has seen it all. And let's not forget the Monte Vista Hotel, where everyone from Gary Cooper and Spencer Tracy to President Harry Truman has stayed. Rumor even has it that some guests never ever checked out. So, if you like spooky stuff, then there's some things in Flagstaff that might be interesting to you. The Orpheum Theater has a balcony specter, and the Rutherford Hotel Zane Grey Ballroom actually hosts a ghostly lady who loves to float and dance around. But the real chills, they're at the Monte Vista Hotel. Room 210 has a phantom bellboy who knocks, but there's never anyone there. John Wayne actually experienced this himself. In the 1890s, the population of Flagstaff was 1,500 people. Today, the city's population is over 75,000. Now, there have been some peaks and valleys in Flagstaff's growth. Today, the number one industry is tourism. Over 6 million visitors come a year, and Flagstaff has more hotel rooms per capita than Las Vegas. The proximity to the Grand Canyon, along with the Mother Road, otherwise known as Route 66, has made Flagstaff a popular tourist destination. Named as the first officially designated international dark sky city for gazing at the stars, it is also known as the City of Seven Wonders. And here's the list. Flagstaff is also known for the railroad. Did you know that over 100 trains pass through these tracks every single day? That's a lot of time stopping at the train tracks to cross. This depot was built in 1926 as a charming Tudor revival building. And it's not just a station, it's a visitor center and rental car pickup along with an Amtrak station. And what's more, for all of you train enthusiasts out there, the Flagstaff Depot is home to a virtual Railfan camera. You can watch trains rolling through Flagstaff live 24/7 from anywhere in the world. It's like having a front row seat to the action right from your living room and your TV. The railroad depot has its own ghostly specter. There is a visitor center on one side and an Amtrak station on the other, but they are sharing a ghost. Legend has it that the station is located on old train tracks where a brakeman was killed, crushed between boxcars. People have said that they feel like they're being watched, or doors are mysteriously locked or unlocked. So why are there so many references to space in Flagstaff? Well, have you ever wondered where the astronauts trained on how to walk on the moon? The landscape here is a rugged, cratered terrain that looks like it was ripped straight from the pages of a sci-fi novel. That's Cinder Lake Crater Field, a volcanic wonderland just outside of Flagstaff. The NASA scientists thought, hey, this place kind of looks like the moon. And so this became ground zero for training missions that would send astronauts millions of miles away. Imagine astronauts in their bulky spacesuits practicing those iconic moonwalks right here in Flagstaff. They navigated through rocky outcrops and crater pits, honing in their skills for the real deal. It wasn't just about looking cool and perfecting their moonwalk, it was about perfecting every step and maneuver they'd need to use on the lunar surface. What is truly amazing is the next generation of astronauts, called the Artemis team, are actually back here now, in training for their trip to the moon. So there you have it, Flagstaff, where history meets mystery at every turn, maybe even on Route 66. Whether you're diving into the Old West roots, catching a train at the historic depot, or stargazing in this dark sky city, Flagstaff never ceases to amaze. You might find yourself braving a night in a haunted hotel, pretending to walk on the moon, finding the next planet at the Lowell Observatory, or exploring the stunning landscapes at the Grand Canyon and beyond that's nearby. Thank you for joining me today, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. What's the most intriguing piece of history or mysterious tale you've heard about Flagstaff? We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep exploring and safe travels!